The G-spot is between the ears. So how do you turn yourself as well as your partner on using all 5 senses? So much of sex these days is genitally focused, as if you go to the right spot, this is where it's going to become excited. But imagine that for many women, the best aphrodisiacs are words. As Isebella Illiendez says, the G-spot is between the ears. He who looks down there is wasting his time. But if you took your hands and you actually passed them through the hair and you lingered there and you stayed there with the tip of your fingers, with the back of your palm and say, I have all the time in the world. That little word that arrives there in your ear when you least expected it, it just sticks there, but not just in your ear, it vibrates in your entire body. So let me give you a little wonderful exercise that has to do with touch. So you take your partner's hand, and in one experience, you're going to just play with their hands, but the entire focus is on what you are experiencing in your hand. In the second one, I suggest that you move your focus and your intention entirely onto your partner. In sexuality, you want that intentionality to move from one direction to another. Now imagine smell. We often talk about perfume. We don't talk about the scent of our own bodies, about how we can literally beckon someone by calling them through their sense of smell. Another powerful sense that is part of the sexploration is taste. Tasting. The taste of the skin of our partner. We taste the liquids that we each extract in our sexuality. Taste is a very powerful, primitive way of taking in a person and being given to a person as well. Some of us are very visual. But visual doesn't just mean what I see. Visual is also playing, like Man Ray speaks about, with the shadow, with light. Don't reveal it all immediately. Let it unfold. Let a person want to see more before you expose them. Sexploration involves playing with the 5 senses. I invite all of you to savor each of them, to discover which one is part of your sexploration, which one is the one that you're most intrigued by. We each have all of them, but each of us may be inclined toward one more than another.